Hey everyone, Paulo here. Welcome back to the channel. I got inspired to return back to game development after a short stint with my other ventures, and now I'm back with another Unreal Engine tutorial. This is part of the animation how-to series which I started back then. In this video, we're going to learn how to use motion warping. So what is motion warping? Motion warping is a feature where you can dynamically adjust a character's root motion to align to targets. So this documentation here covers that. I'm gonna walk you through it with a sample demo. Let's get into it. So this feature is an experimental plugin, so go ahead and enable and restart the engine. So I'm on my project here, so simply go to plugins, search for motion warping, enable, yes, and then restart. Right. Once restarted, you would need some assets. So if you don't have some assets and you want to follow along, you could go ahead to the fab and download some of the Paragon assets. So I added the Greystone character. So what you need is a character that has animation with root enabled on them. So if I open the Paragon Greystone under characters, heroes, and this blueprint character, you don't need to do this, but if you don't have any assets and you want to follow along, you could do the same that I'm doing. So this one is throwing a bunch of errors because it's using input mappings that are kind of old. So the new method no longer supports that, so I'm just going to save that. So if you want to follow along, do what I do if you want to use this asset. So open up the third person, go to blueprint, and open up the BP third person. You would see here on 5.7 there's a newer layout on how to do stuff. So it's using a function called aim and move. So what I'm going to do is simply copy this to my Greystone character, create a function called move, paste, and this move needs a input, so a float, which is the x axis, and other one which is the y axis. So go ahead, skip this part if you already have an asset. Then I'm going to create another one here called aim. Go here, and do the same steps again. Y-axis. Hook that up. This one there, this one there. Go back to the third person, go to the event graph, and finally copy this inputs into here, somewhere above here. Save, compile, done. Now I could swap that out. So under my project here, go to world settings, and for the selected game mode, I could swap the default pawn class to the Greystone character. Right. So if I play this, now I have the Paragon character. The left click here has a couple of animation montage which we're gonna use. Right. So the target, we need to place it on this level. So you have several options. You could create your own blueprint, enemy actor, place it on the scene, and then the animation would go to that target. Or for this tutorial, we're just going to create a target point and put it on our screen here, just at the bottom here. And I'm going to close this out. And I'm also going to add a basic cube right where the target point is, like so, and that's it. So what we want is when we hit an animation, it would go to this target. So to do that, let's go to the blueprint, the animation blueprint. Let's go here and search for animation. Let's search for montage. So this is the primary action, the attack A. So let me pause that. So what you want to do here is add a motion warping. So under notifies here, add a new track, add notify track, and then right click under add notify state. You now have an option for motion warping. So what you want is at the start of your animation and where it hits, like for example here, this section, probably here, you drag the motion warping to that part of the animation, maybe a little bit more, maybe in the middle. All right, that's it. Now, under the detail section here, under config, under root motion notifier, there's a warp target here. So instead of name, give it a name. So I'm just gonna call it simply called target. And on my Greystone character here, where all those combo is happening, we have this play anim, which plays the animation montage A. So I'm just gonna drag this to the side and do this. And what we want is the add a motion warping component. And also here we're gonna get actor of class. So if you have your own class, you could set it here, but because we added a target point, that's the one we're going to use. And then from that array of actors, we're going to get the first index, and then we're going to get the actor location, actor transform. Get actor transform. Cool. And then we're gonna get the motion warping, and we're gonna say add or update warp target from transform. We're gonna hook that up, and then the warp target name would be target, and the return value would be the transform, and then we want it to play the animation. Cool. And I hit compile, save, and I now play. When I hit the attack button, left click, nothing is happening. That's because we haven't enabled the root motion on that attack. So this particular montage is using this animation sequence. So under this animation sequence, you simply need to enable root motion and hit save. And if I go back now and I hit play, when I left click, my character would attack where the target point is. So if I move to this side and do the target, you would see it's dynamically moving to the target point. And you could play around with this because if you notice, it's turned back and then he is kind of like sideways and then attacking. Yeah, so you could play around with the rotation and all of that. But this is how you use the motion warping. So hope you like this simple video. Thumbs up, thumbs down. If you have some questions, leave them down in the description below. All right. See you next time. Bye for now.